Alrighty, everybody. So as we may or may not be familiar with the situation, here's how I'm going to put it. Just get straight to it. So unfortunately, due to creative differences and personal differences, Chris Dohmen decided to drop out of the tournament as well as departing the league. So we needed to fill his round 3 spot. So what we decided is we are going to gather up all 4 losers from round 2, which one of them happens to be the loser from Chris Dohmen, as well as the loser of Chance Ellison, the loser of Luca Fallon, and the loser of a match that just got posted right before this, Jen Kempe to Robert Parker. And as you see, sometimes being a nice guy doesn't always pay off. You give somebody a second chance, and it bites you in the bottom. That's her Bostonian's first time of ever being nice, and now we know why. But all information aside, here's how this match is going to go. So what we're doing is we're doing a fatal 4-way. We're going to do 2 rounds of whiteboards. We're going to combine the 2 scores together, and we are going to have 2 players eliminated after those 2 rounds, and then we're going to go into a round 3 IMDb round like normal. So everyone is going to get equal opportunity of 20 questions to, go to round 3, the IMDb round. So it's going to be a little different than normal, but given the circumstances, we kind of had to come up with something that was fair, but also unique and fun, and we're hoping that this is how it's going to go. That's how this is going to go. See, I'm all befuddled because I've never even done this format before, but now we're moving on. Mark Boric, you're here to co-host with me, buddy. How do you feel about witnessing this intriguing and new style firsthand?
As someone who's a little familiar with the multi-person match from us over at Full Metal, I'm excited to see how this is going to work out for There Will Be Trivia, and also with these 4, quite frankly, pretty great competitors. Of course, I know 3 of them well. Lucas, I'm familiar, but not too familiar as I am with the other 3, but I've seen your stuff, and I know you can pull it off.
So, with that being said, like I said, I already kind of went through the rules. So, round 1, everybody gave a strength as well, because I wanted everyone to be pretty even. So, we're going to get 2 questions, 1 from each round from everybody's strength, as well as some random, basic, generic, what you should know type of categories. So, Jen Kempe, you lost your first match and you're in this fatal 4-way. How do you feel going into this?
Well, I don't quite care for the use of this terminology, calling us all losers about 10 times in that intro. But yes, I think this is going to be a really interesting match. I'm excited about this new format because it's a lot of whiteboard, and I do enjoy the whiteboard rounds. I don't care for that IMDb round, so I'm not too excited about that, even if I get there. But yeah, these are... There's 2 gentlemen here, and there's 1 fellow masshole, so I think it's going to be a real interesting matchup, and probably a lot of crosstalk, so we apologize in advance.
Definitely, and speaking of that masshole, Lucas, you actually lost to the person who gave us the reason for this match, so do you feel awkward in that sense, or is this sort of a redemption tour?
Well, I have to apologize, folks. This match shouldn't be happening. Jen doesn't even have a right to say anything about this IMDb round. That's my curse right here. I completely outclassed a competitor and out-choked a choker. This match shouldn't even be happening. And my apologies to the audience for having to watch this tomfoolery because of my phone fuck-ups. Hopefully I'll do better this time.
Yeah, definitely. Alex Omega Worden, how do you feel going to this match? You're getting a second chance, and you're going onto the other side of the bracket if you win. So how do you feel about that?
I'm getting a second chance in a tournament I wasn't even supposed to fucking play in. How do you think I feel? I'm ready. I'm prime. I'm getting that shot. I'm taking this victory. I'm getting to that final. I'm getting that belt. I'm getting the team belt. I'm getting the movie battleground belt. I'm going to be the overall Worldwide Movie Games champion, and there ain't a fucking thing anybody can do about it. Let's do this!
Well,
Ooh, Mega's back.
I'm sorry to ruin that hype, but we also got to go to Jeremy now to get his words before we start this match. So I should have went to you last. But Jeremy, if you win this match, you're going to get your rematch. So how do you feel about that?
Well, first off, I want to say, what am I doing here? I retired from singles competition, so I shouldn't even be here, right? Well, the thing is, the plan was to retire from singles competition after I won the tournament. So I am back to the plan A. I want to get my rematch with Luca, who won on a BS question. I had Luca beat in that match, and then there was a BS IMDb question. Never should have been in round 2. And yes, I want my rematch with him. Yes, I want that championship. I want to retire the way I meant to retire, and I'm ready. Let's do this.
That's what I'm talking about. So everyone said their words. We all know who all these people are. So let's go ahead and get this very first experimental Fatal 4-Way underway. I'm going to go ahead and read off the first question in round 1 because why not? Gentlemen and lady, your first question under the category of action. In First Blood, what are the police officers doing to Rambo when he finally snaps and escapes the precinct? Definitely a weakness of mine of that 80s action. So I would.
Yeah. As I've said, there's a lot of bad 80s movies.
I wouldn't say this is one, but it's definitely just makes me not
Yeah.
happy of the genre. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Alrighty.
Let's go to Lucas.
But Lucas.
Beating him?
Okay, Jen.
I just said making fun of him because he's a Vietnam vet. Like, I don't know. I don't know what we're going for.
Alex.
That's me.
If I recall correctly, they were beating and assaulting him in the showers.
And Jeremy.
They were shaving him.
One of you got it correct, and it was Jeremy. They were trying to shave him.
Yes, they were.
1-0.
Wait, so like beating him in the shower doesn't count? Like, that seems very.
We were looking for the specifically trying to shave him.
He goes crazy because they put a blade to his face and it triggers a flashback.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even like the movie, but
Yeah.
All right, Mark. second
please
question.
remake it. Someone
Question,
says-
question number 2 in the category of one of my favorites. Animated. Name the quote. This is Burke. It's 12 degrees north of hopelessness and a few degrees south of freezing death.
Name the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you repeat that? I did not heard like the first word. Right before
Yeah,
the quote
Sorry. Question number 2 in the category of animated. Name the quote from this. Name the movie from this quote. This is Burke. It's 12 degrees north of hopelessness and a few degrees south of freezing to death. What movie is that from? Personally, this is one of my. I love this movie.
Yeah, this definitely is one that, not being a huge animated fan, I'm definitely a fan of this movie specifically. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and start with Jen this time.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay. Lucas.
I said Monsters Inc.
Okay,
Damn it.
Jeremy.
How to Train Your Dragon.
And Alex.
Didn't have it. I said Balto.
Alrighty, Jeremy.
Not a bad guess.
2 of you guys had it correct. Jen and Jeremy, you guys were right. How to Train Your Dragon.
Alright, your third question. Under comic book movies. In Deadpool, when Wade Wilson is brought into the mutant facility, he has 2 requests how to not make the super suit. What were both of the requests?
Oh, God. This here was played in the trailer all the time.
Yep. And I could say something about it, but I don't want to give it.
Yeah.
Away, so yeah.
I know, you gotta be careful.
Especially with the stakes as high as this match. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The thing I wanted to say was both of these are very meta. Let's start with Jeremy.
I really need to see Deadpool again. I don't have it.
All right, Alex.
Don't make it green or animated.
Lucas.
Oh, man, I totally knew that.
Green or animated. Thank you, Green Lantern.
And Jen.
Don't make it green or animated.
All right. 3 of you.
Three
got
It's
it
the
right.
first time someone's thanked Green Lantern.
That is a great trailer. There's one legit great trailer for that movie.
True.
Sadly, not a good movie.
No.
Question number 3 in the category of one of the 4 main cast members of Friends, Jennifer Aniston.
Ooh.
When Bruce gets his powers in Bruce Almighty, he changes something about Grace's body. What does he change? God damn it.
Who wrote this?
God damn it.
I have literally no idea on this one. I'm going with the most juvenile male response ever.
We'll accept a couple of variations of the term for this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the lady go first. Jen?
Breast enhancement. Yeah.
That is one way we could word it.
That's a nice way of saying it.
Yes. Alex.
He enhances her breasts.
Okay. Jeremy.
Her breast size.
And Lucas.
I literally guessed the most juvenile answer possible, and I said increased breast size.
Yes.
Well, we were looking for enhances her boobs.
Yes,
It's the same thing.
that is the terminology we were unfortunately looking for.
Well, everyone got it correct.
All right.
I feel like Jen laughing just kind of cued me into the entire answer to that question.
That definitely
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's okay. I was literally just like, what's the stupidest thing they could put in this movie that a dude would do to a woman after getting
That
superpowered?
was also in a trailer.
Yes. All right. Your next question under classics. What was the number of juror played by Ed Begley in 12 Angry Men?
Wow, that's a deep cut.
Fuck.
Because you got to know how many jurors there are.
That's the easy
I would
part.
hope the most would know that.
I feel like everybody knows 2 jurors. This is not one of them.
This is not one of them.
You have a 1 in however many possible options chance there is. 5, 4,
I don't even think it's given away.
2, and 1. Let's start with Jeremy on this one.
Complete guess. 12.
Okay, Alex,
4.
Lucas,
3.
and Jen.
2.
We were looking for 10, so unfortunately nobody got that. But hey,
I knew it was a higher number.
if you're going to answer a hard question, at least all 4 of you got it wrong, so it was balanced.
Why couldn't you have asked about Lee J. Cobb? I know that one.
All right, Mark, next question.
Okay, your next question in the category of movie release dates. In what year was The Hunt starring Mads Mikkelsen released?
Apparently we have a fan of this movie. We have a fan of release dates. A decent
Mine-
in the middle.
Yeah,
present,
but
and
it's
then we
tough
have Jen.
because of U.S. and foreign release. That's where it gets tough. All right.
Oh, this better not be something.
For the sake of argument, what you find on IMDb,
Yeah.
the number.
I don't know what's on
IMDb.
you.
So
I know what it actually is. I don't know what's on IMDb, though.
yeah, so
Yeah.
what are just for the sake of argument before I tell you, it's what's going to be on IMDb. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what Lucas has first, since he.
I believe it's 2012.
Okay, Jeremy,
I have 2013.
Alex,
I went early, 2004.
ooh, and Jen.
I went late, 2050.
It is 2012. That is.
Thank God.
Okay.
I believe it's my #1 movie of that year. Also, everyone check out The Commune, the new Thomas Vinterberg movie from a couple years ago. Very good.
All right. So now, halfway in, we have a 3-way tie at 3 points, and Alex, you are in second place with 2 points.
All right.
You like how I worded that?
Tight match.
Not so better. You're in second place, buddy. All right.
I'm the loser of the losers currently. I'll live with it. Let's go.
All right, gentlemen
Good
and
job.
lady, a question that I wrote myself, a deep cut, and I'm not even ashamed. In Lolita, under the category of Kubrick, what is Lolita's real first name?
God dang it, Henry.
Fuck you, Henry.
Look, I can't remember.
I hope the
Yeah, I
Cubs
cannot.
lose every. I hope Chris Bryant's leg breaks.
He did just get hit in the face. So.
I hope his face breaks too.
Spoiler alert for when we're recording this match. What is Lolita's first name? 5,
If it's already
They're all
has to count
guessing.
as a spoiler.
We're all bullshitting this. I'm pretty sure.
3, 2, and 1. Let's go to the lady, Jen.
Carol.
All right, Lucas.
Esmeralda.
That's interesting. Alex
Mary?
and Jeremy.
Lola, I don't know.
It was Dolores.
Ah.
I knew it was a boring name.
It is pretty boring. She was like, I'm going to spice it up and go Lolita. All right, next question, Mark.
Next question in the category of sci-fi. In Minority Report, John Anderton, played by Tom Cruise, loses his son at what public place?
Can you repeat that? You went in and
Sure.
out for me.
In Minority Report, John Anderton, played by Tom Cruise, loses his son at what public place?
This match is intense, and if the quality's there and we actually get this match out there, I'm hoping it looks good, but it feels good.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. Good questions too.
Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good enough for not having Jeremy. 1. All right, speaking of Jeremy, what do you got?
They're real good. Swimming pool.
All right, Alex,
A park.
Lucas,
I literally just guessed park.
and Jen.
Swimming pool, and it's horrifying.
2 of you got it right, and it was
it
swimming
was.
pool.
I had park written down, and I changed it to swimming pool. Oh my god. I thought I totally screwed myself.
All right, and speaking of horrifying, your next category, your penultimate in round 1, is horror. Other than the first, which is the only other movie in the Elm Street franchise to feature Johnny Depp?
I'm gonna need a repeat.
All right, I was making. You were lagging, so I was making sure you were coming back.
Yeah.
All right. Other than the first, which is the only other movie in the Elm Street franchise to feature Johnny Depp?
Is just the subtitle okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the number, okay?
No. Well, yeah. As we know, if you're asking Die Hard questions, you need the full subtitle. Trust me. Is Die Hard 3 enough? Nope. Damn it.
Yes, it is enough.
I was,
People who don't do.
I was hammered. It should have been enough.
No. Die Hard with a Vengeance is you need the full thing.
I was
No,
hammered.
if you ask a question about the movie, Die Hard 3 should be enough. If you ask the subtitle, you have to name the subtitle.
Yeah,
Those are
it just
different
said
questions.
What movie was about? What movie in the franchise was that? So I thought that was good enough, or something like that. 5.
I agree with you.
All right, can we have a repeat of the question?
All right, last one. Other than the first movie in the Elm Street franchise, what other one features Johnny Depp? So what additional movie does Johnny Depp feature in the Elm Street franchise aside from the first? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Jen, we're going to go with you first.
Freddy's Revenge. I have no idea.
All right, Lucas,
I said Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Alex,
It was Nightmare on Elm Street 6, Freddy's Dead.
okay, and Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Freddy's dead.
Yeah, we're looking for Freddy's Dead.
The
Jeremy
final
and
next.
Alex, get that point. All right, your final question in round 1. New releases. In Only the Brave, what is the name of the elite firefighting team featured in the movie?
Like the location or alright.
It has a specific team name.
Yeah, I know the team name. I just don't know the location. Fuck me.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. All right, Lucas, what you got?
Bear Mountain Hotman? Fuck.
Alex?
I don't have it.
All right, Jen?
I didn't see it, so I just said California Fire and Rescue.
That's pretty good guess. Not really. Jeremy?
I know they're called Hot Shots. I just don't know the full. I know there's more to it than that.
Yeah, we were looking for Granite Mountain Hotshots.
Granite Mountain. I couldn't
Motherfucker.
remember the Granite Mountain part. I remember the Hot Shots part.
Yeah. So because you were missing 2 of 3, we definitely can't accept that. So
That hurts,
all right,
man.
so recap after round 1. Tied for 3rd place, we have Lucas and Alex with 3 points. In 2nd place, we have Jen with 4. And in 1st place, we have Jeremy with 5 points. So anything can happen in round 2 because it's going to be the same exact format. We're just giving you a small little intermission to catch your breath. And let's get right back at it. So remember, at this point, if anybody is down more than the points remainder with 2nd place, then you will be eliminated. So just keep that in mind. So no pressure, but we're going to slowly start knocking you off potentially.
All right.
All right.
Make me do math in my head at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay, Jen. You're literally up 1 point.
I'll just win.
For now.
Just play regular. There's not really that much strategy left.
Okay, question number 1 in round 2. In the category of action, in what 1991 movie does a criminal want to surf the 50-year storm?
I had to get a softball in there.
Yeah, since I'm skipping my softball match tomorrow to watch Infinity War, it's only fair to throw a softball now.
Exactly.
Infinity War's gonna kick ass.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Softball, Jeremy, what you got?
I am an FBI agent. Point Break.
Alex?
It was Bodie in Point Break.
Lucas?
Point Break. Never seen it.
Ooh, and Jen.
Point Break, Rip Swayze.
Very nice. All right.
Don't even care.
Looking good. All right, your second question in round 2, under animated once again. In what decade do the events of the Iron Giant take place?
Oh, this is such a great movie, too.
Extra street
Damn
credit
it.
if you could say the exact year, but we're looking for the decade.
Oh.
And by street cred, I'll just say good job. You're cool.
We'll call you Superman.
I don't know about all that, because I don't like Superman. 5, 4,
It goes with the film.
3, 2, Superman. All right, 1. Alex, what you got?
1950s.
All right, Jen.
I said 60s because it's more Cold War.
Lucas.
I also said 60s for the same exact reason.
And Jeremy.
I also said 50s.
2 of you are correct. We were looking for 1957 exactly, so the 50s.
I knew
I
it was right on
changed
the
that
line.
last second.
I was going back and forth so much.
Huge point for Alex to bring him within 2 of Jeremy and ties with Jen in second place with 5. So 7, 5, 5, and 4. Lucas is now in last place, so keep that in mind going into your third question. Comic book.
Thank you,
movies.
Henry.
Third
Also,
question.
go fuck yourself.
Comic book movies. Both X-Men and X-Men First Class have the same opening scene. What location does it take place?
Oh,
In what location does it take
Like
place?
specifically or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's a pretty clear answer.
Yeah, we're going to specifics on this one.
First Class, better than X-Men 2. In
Ooh,
fact,
seriously?
Fadeable.
better than
I do.
any X-Men team-up movie.
I do
Ooh.
love First Class, but
I know, it's so good. It's so good.
Shit's all
But
over Days of Future Past.
5, I agree. 4,
Uh,
3,
Days of Future Past is a mess.
2,
Movie, that's
I
not
agree. 1. All right, let's go with Lucas first.
Auschwitz.
Yeah. Okay, Jen.
Yeah, Auschwitz prison camp.
Okay, Alex
It was a concentration camp. I believe it was specifically Auschwitz.
and Jeremy.
Auschwitz concentration camp.
Whoever wrote this just put concentration camp.
Yeah,
Because
that
it's
was
a little juvenile, but yes, we were specifically looking for Auschwitz, and
Yeah.
anybody involved in this call might understand why I'm kidding and saying that. So with 7 questions remaining, the scores are currently 8, Jeremy, 6, Jen and Alex, and 5, Lucas. So still plenty of game to go. So your next question under Jennifer Aniston. What MCU actor co-starred with Jennifer in the film Rumor Has It?
kind of a forgotten film.
Rumor Has
Don't
It,
hear
I
that.
forgot this film.
I was just going to say people don't talk about it a lot, but I actually kind of like it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's start with Jeremy.
Mark Ruffalo.
All right, Alex,
Mark Ruffalo.
Jen,
I haven't seen it. Chris Pratt.
and Lucas.
I literally guessed Mark Ruffalo.
Wow, huge pull.
Or just pulling that straight out of my ass. I was like, who sounds like you'd be in a movie like that title? I was like, Mark Ruffalo kind of does.
Wow, that was huge. Jeremy still has his 2-point lead with 9 points, but Alex gets a really big one there, 7, and Jen and Lucas are now tied for third with 6. So this is a three-way race for second place right now, it's looking. So next question, Mark.
And then the next question in the category of classics. In the film Some Like It Hot, Jack Lemmon's character was supposed to go under the female alias Geraldine, sorry. What name does he go by instead?
Yeah, because Gardine is...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, can we do that again?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead, I'll go again.
Yes, go ahead.
In the film Some Like It Hot, Billy Wilder, I love him, Jack Lemmon's character was supposed to go under the female alias Geraldine. Instead, he goes by what?
I froze.
Alright, one more time. In Billy Wilder's classic, Some Like It Hot, Jack Lemmon's character was supposed to go under the female alias Geraldine.
I'm just
Instead goes by what?
just bombing on classics today, and this is usually a strength.
Oh,
Basically,
this is
what?
pissing me off as well.
I know. I hear. Isn't that suck, Lucas?
It is so annoying. It's like, I love this movie. It's so good. Why
I
can't I remember
just
a
saw
fucking
it. I just
character's
saw it
name?
a few months ago. God,
I was reading an article about it this morning, and I can't fucking remember the name. It's driving me insane.
Ugh.
And I got Point Break right. Fuck me.
2. There's not many surfing movies.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. All right, let's start with Lucas.
Josephine?
So close. Jeremy?
I put Josephine, even though I knew it was Tony Curtis. I just can't remember.
Okay, Alex?
I went with Josephine as well.
Wow, and Jen?
Yeah, Josephine is Tony Curtis. I think it was Dorothy.
Oh, so
Ooh,
close!
so close.
Daphne.
Daphne. I knew it was a
Daphne.
D. Okay.
Damn it.
Well, at least Josephine's in the movie.
Yeah, I knew that was Tony Curtis. It was all I could pull.
All right,
Yeah, same.
players. 5 questions left. One against. Stay updated. 9 points for Jeremy, 7 points for Alex, and 6 for both Jen and Lucas. So there's still plenty of game to go, but there is pressure. But that's what we would expect in a Fatal 4-Way among 4 amazing competitors.
You're going to watch the two massholes kill each other and jump off the bridge at the same time.
All right. Movie release dates. Orson Welles' Macbeth was released in what year?
Fuck me. I was reading this IMDb page this morning. Why? Stop laughing, Jeremy.
Yeah, I know. It's called an unfair advantage with Jeremy. He knows.
I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. You never know.
You're really good at the older films.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, Jeremy, let's see what you got.
1948.
Alex,
I said 1953.
Lucas,
43 was the year that popped into my head.
and Jen.
I flipped it. 34.
All right, we got 4 different answers, and one of them was correct, and it was indeed Jeremy.
Fuck you, Jeremy.
I think Othello's 52.
All right, with that being said, Jeremy is at least guaranteed sudden death because he has a 4-point lead with third place, which guarantees him, no matter worst case scenario. So,
Great.
the scores are 10, 7, 6, 6. So, with 4 questions left. But
Okay.
second and third place are still tied, or really close. Your next category, I want to say this.
Okay.
Kubrick, once again,
Oh, fuck you.
that I wrote this,
No more character names.
technically.
What is the 19th credited actor on his least famous movie?
In A Clockwork Orange, what is the name of Alex's snake?
Come on. Damn it, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Oh, you can.
I didn't even have to look up this answer. Well, I did just a fact check, but yeah, I knew this one. So. I thought
Well,
it was
you've
easy.
watched it recently. I haven't seen it in 10 years.
Well, Jeremy, you can sacrifice a wrong answer in this case.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to write something funny. How's that?
5. If it's regarding me, you're disqualified. 5, 4. You have a chance to erase it.
I'll I'll leave that up to your imagination.
2, 1. All right, I'll save Jeremy for last. Let's go with second place, Alex.
Was it Monty?
Okay. Lucas
Rudy?
and Jen.
I just said Beethoven because it's all over his room.
And let's go with the funny answer.
Winky.
Close. We're looking for Basil.
Basil.
Fuck.
All right, 3 questions remaining, and we are in a 3-way tie or 3-way battle for second place because Jeremy has automatically got his shot now.
You gotta get these words better, man. This is
the first time we've ever did this match, so I'm still working on it. And
It's not that hard to say who's tied for a place, though, is it?
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Okay, next question in the category of sci-fi again. What is the name of the human woman in the original Planet of the Apes who has the same name as the girl in War for the Planet of the Apes?
Hunt! Boom! Suck it, bitches! All over this one. Over this one. I sat in the theater, and when this happened, I was like, oh my god, it's the same name as the character from the 1968 movie.
Yeah. No,
Congrats on getting on the easy answer, Lucas.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, this is the softball of softballs.
Okay.
Not if you don't like these movies.
How do you not like these movies?
Let's not get into that right now.
5.
It's much easier if you've seen all of them.
5.
Including the Tim Burton one.
4, 3, 2, 1. This could be interesting. Jeremy?
She got her name from a Chevy Nova.
Alex?
I said baby girl. Again, I don't know.
Lucas?
Nova, come on, man.
And Jen?
Nova.
Holy shit! We have a 3-way tie for second place. And then there's Jeremy.
What are you gonna do?
This is exactly what Henry wanted.
I'm not mad. Alright, Mark, go ahead and read this one again so I can read the last one.
Okay. Next question in the category of horror. In An American Werewolf in London, Jack was to remain cursed until what happened?
Dang it.
How specific does this have to be?
We'll see, because just looking at the answer, I'm not a fan of how specific it is, so we'll see. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, we'll start with Jeremy since he's solidified.
Pretty sure Jack is the friend, so he's cursed until his friend died. I can't remember the lead character's name.
Alex?
I said it was until the werewolf who bit him died. I was assuming Jack was the werewolf.
Okay. Lucas?
I said until the curse was lifted.
That is the almost exact opposite
Loophole.
of specific, so... Just heads up, we're probably not going to accept that one, regardless of what we do with anything else, just so you know. And
Okay.
Jen?
Yeah, I said the werewolf that bit him is killed.
We're going to accept 3 of those answers, and unfortunately,
Really?
we're not going to go with Lucas because what we were looking for specifically was until David dies. But
David.
pretty much sounds like you guys were going on that.
Yeah.
I was killing myself trying to think of David.
Lifted the curse, but that's too vague.
I don't know.
That's too vague.
Your question isn't specific. Your question does not ask for anything specific. Your question is really broad.
Lucas is mad about a non-specific question, and I didn't write it. This
Yeah.
feels good.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So here's the situation. Final question. Right now, Lucas has to hit, and Jen and Alex have to miss, or either Jen or Alex has to get one up on the other. So those are your 3 possibilities.
Wonderful.
Under the
Eat
category
shit,
of
folks.
new releases, who plays Matt Damon's loud, party-loving, live-for-today neighbor in Downsizing?
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
I don't think I've ever been more nervous as a host.
Oh yeah, no. This is
Do you have some
definitely
extra
fun.
time given the stakes?
Oh, there's no need, man. I haven't seen it.
Doesn't matter to me.
I haven't seen it. I have it. I literally have it. I have it
Trailers?
in my vicinity. I did not see the trailer. I know only one thing about. I know two things about the entire. I know the title, the main actor, and the director. This is a complete fucking guess.
Okay.
But it also comes down to Alex and Jen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna go with Lucas first to see if he can at least technically stay alive.
I said Seth Rogen because who the fuck cares?
Well, that is incorrect. So unfortunately, Lucas Schildbach is eliminated from the very first Fatal 4-Way in There Will Be Trivia history.
Cool.
Hate on us in the comments if we should have accepted his "the curse was lifted" answer.
I think you should accept multiple answers, just
All right.
randomly, without
Now,
logic.
based on favoritism, I'm gonna go with Alex first because I like Jen more.
Okay.
Was it Christoph Waltz?
Okay. Now I'm gonna go with Jen.
I didn't see it. I think Jason Sudeikis is in the movie.
Alrighty. And last but not least, we have Jeremy.
I also said Christoph Waltz.
Moving on to round 3 in a one-on-one IMDb format. Jeremy Adams and Alex Omega Worden. Woo!
That was
Oh
literally
my god.
incredibly anticlimactic.
That was fun. Alright, so now we are on round 3. Our unfortunate losers are gone, and we had some words, but we'll talk to those guys in the comments because I know that they're going to want to talk there. But just an update for you guys. Lucas was the first eliminated with 7 points. Jen unfortunately missed that final question, and she finished with 8 points. Alex advanced on that last question with 9 points, and Jeremy goes into round 3 with a 4-point lead on Alex with 13 points. So, with that being said, we're going to go about the IMDb round as we would normally. So please, Jeremy, pick either movie number 1 or movie number 2.
Number 1?
Okay. Movie number 3 or movie number 4.
Number 4?
And movie number 5 or movie number 6.
Number 5.
All right. Mark, I'll let you read the questions to Alex, and then if it gets to any point when there's a winner decided, let me do it.
Will do. Okay, Alex, your movie 2-pointer, movie number 2. Your year is 1956. Your genres are drama, thriller, and your actor is James Stewart.
1956, Jimmy Stewart drama thriller.
Yes.
It's a Hitchcock film. I know that much, but Shot in the Dark, Rear Window.
Ooh, that would be the man who knew too much.
The man who knew too much, and unfortunately, Alex did not know that one. So to become within 1 now for your 3-pointer, Mark.
Yep. Alex, your 3-pointer for movie number 3 is the year is 2001. Director Steve Beck. Plot keywords: collector, prison, inheritance. Inheritance.
Can you repeat that? I didn't catch the director name.
Steve Beck. Beck.
And the keywords?
Collector, prison, inheritance.
Inheritance.
Yes. A little bit of a plug notes on that part.
I have no clue.
Nor do I, unfortunately.
We were looking for 13 ghosts.
Oh, jeez. Never would have gotten there.
Nope.
Yeah, and Alex, your 5-pointer, and your movie's number 6. Your year is 1990. What would you like to choose between actor, director, genres, plot keywords?
Let's go actor and plot keywords.
Okay, your year is 1990. Your actor is Steve Martin. And your plot keywords are FBI agent, the mob, assistant DA.
Fuck.
You do have repeats if you need them.
Yeah, I'll take a repeat.
Okay. Your year is 1990. Your actor, Steve Martin. Your plot keywords, FBI agent, the mob, assistant DA.
I'm gonna give you a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Congrats, Jeremy.
Moving on to round 3 for a rematch against Luca Fallon.
I feel so good about winning this match. I feel like I'm in my blue heaven.
My blue heaven was the answer we were looking for. Jeremy the Atom Adams, TKO.
Alex, great job.
I said all those words out of order, but that's what's fun about it. Alrighty, so we have Kees Cornelisse here to gonna do some post-match interviews with our winner and our loser. Let's jump to him right now.
Hi guys, I'm Kees, the Grand Admiral Cornelisse, here today with our winner of the Fatal 4-Way, the first Fatal 4-Way we ever did, to face against Luca Fallon in the next round of the tournament, and it's going to be a rematch. Jeremy, you're going to face him again. You won by TKO against Alex. What are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking a lot of things. I guess I'll start off with my feeling on this was I just needed to get to the IMDb round because I don't mean to be a cocky jerk, but I feel like that's a strength of mine, not necessarily as much of a strength of the other three competitors. So my whole goal was if I could get to IMDb, I feel I'd be in pretty good shape. So yeah, that and it feels good. I feel like I kind of accomplished what I set out to do, but I also feel like the three competitors are great. I think they're all fantastic. I think, I don't think there were 4 losers today. I think there were 4 great competitors today, and we had a great match, and I'm very proud to have been a part of it. And then also, I really wanted that rematch because it was my match with Luca was like, in my mind, it was so close. It was almost like it was a tie, even though I lost. Even though I lost, I felt like that last question was much harder than the one that he had in terms of IMDb questions and really obscure, like maybe too obscure for round 2, in my opinion. So I just felt like it was really close. It was a little muddy at the end. So I really wanted that rematch, and whatever happens, I'm just glad to get that chance. And, I'm not going to be like, I'm out for blood. I want to take Luca down. Like I love and respect Luca. I think he's one of the best in the game. And I think that when Luca and I play each other, we raise each other's game. So I think it's going to be fantastic to be able to do that again. And, whatever happens will happen.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I remember that match, and it was you get points, he get points, you get points, he get points, and it was just up until the very end. And then, yes, the last question you got in that one. We talked about it. You could have known if you hadn't gone for actor-director. If you had gone for something else,
I don't know. It depends on what the keywords were, but yeah, genres definitely would have gotten it.
Yeah.
Whoever picks genres, maybe I need to start.
However, speaking of the IMDb round, and you say that's a strength of yours, you didn't even have to answer anything because you got TKO right now. You had such a big lead.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. I would have liked to, I always like answering those, or at least getting the shot, so that would have been fun. But yeah, I was stumped on that 13 Ghosts just because of the plot keywords, and I couldn't, I was not thinking horror movie, and, I don't think that director did many other films. So I was a little stumped on that one. Who knows what the other movies would have been. So, but yeah, it's the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, I do, you get the occasional 13 Ghosts, you get the occasional killer tomatoes, but I do feel like it's a strength of mine, and I usually feel pretty confident going into that last round.
That's true. Well, you're going, of course, against Luca Fallon again, and should you win that, you're facing either Chance or Robert. Who do you want to face? Because, like, of course, you want to win your next match against Luca, and then you want to take the final. So who would you want to face in the final?
It's a tough call. I mean, I love and respect Chance. He's one of my best friends in the movie trivia leagues. We co along with Alex and Mark, who we've seen today. We co-run Full Metal Media and Full Metal Trivia. So it's always fun to be involved with him. But I've played him before. He's beat me a couple times. Not sure I necessarily would choose to go through that pain again. And I've never actually played Robert, at least not one-on-one. I can't remember if we were ever in Full Metal together, but I know we've never had a one-on-one match. So I think that would be awesome. I think it would be really interesting because he and I have very different strengths and weaknesses. And also, since he was in the championship last season in their Open Trivia, I think that would be really awesome. So, and I think the really cool thing about it is that we were both eliminated. To have the two people that were eliminated and brought back by the Angels to be in the championship would be a pretty awesome wrinkle. I just imagine watching it, not knowing anything and just watching all these matches all straight in a row, and how dramatic the twists and turns of that would be.
It would be pretty insane, yeah. Well, I definitely will wish you luck with the rest of the tournament here. And I'm happy to have you back in singles because when you left, I was devastated. I was like, dude, you're a great competitor. We need you in this league. So you're back.
For now.
And
for now.
For the moment, yes. And now I'm going to talk to our unfortunate loser, or second placer, I'll say, Alex Worden. Well, I'm here with our second placer today, Alex Worden of the Fatal 4-Way. I mean, Alex, you still beat both Lucas and Jen in this match. You only came short against Jeremy. What was going through your head throughout this match?
Well, at the end of that first round, I thought I was toast. Tied with Lucas for last place and down against Jeremy and Jen. I think 99% of the other players in this league would throw the towel in at that point. But round two, things just went my way. I started getting questions that I knew, or in a couple of those cases, I fudged it. I got a lucky guess.
Educated guess.
And I got it. And to say that I beat both Lucas and Jen in a straight-up whiteboard match, considering what they've done in their careers so far, relative to me, who's realistically only been doing this a few months, holy shit. But then that IMDb round. That was tough. That was not easy. That was not anything I expected. I completely blanked on 13 Ghosts. I could not think of any Steve Martin movies that came out in 1990. It's just not my strongest category. And when I come back to the singles league after the tournament wraps, I'm definitely going to have to do some IMDb studying if I want to keep competitive because, yeah, that's definitely an Achilles heel of mine at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be an Achilles heel for a lot of people, actually. I think Jen has issues with it, and Lucas as well. And Jeremy is actually, quite good at it. But the thing, it's still a big part of our game. So, yeah, I do think you have to, everyone will have to study up on it if they want to continue in this league. But you still are second place, and you are going to come back after the tournament. I wonder, do you have anyone in mind that you would want to play after?
I just want to see how the rest of the tournament goes and see who wants a shot after the tournament wraps. I know we got a lot of people who want to get in the door, a lot of people who want to make a name for themselves. I did that in this tournament. I want to see who's waiting after the tournament for a shot, and then I'll just take the field from there. I want new blood. I want a new challenge, and I am definitely ready to see what happens after this tournament wraps up. Jeremy, I hope you win this. I hope you get to play Chance in the final, but I hope you win this so that you can retire and vacate the belt, and then I get another shot at it without having to play you again.
Yeah, I mean, Jeremy is a heck of a competitor, as we all know. But yeah, after the tournament is done, we, of course, will have the stats of all the competitors in this tournament, and we'll have some new people. So I think there's plenty of competition out there for you to play and take on. So I wish you luck with that, and we'll see you after the tournament again. And this was it for me. Let's go to our hosts, Henry and Mark, to wrap it up.
Alrighty, Mark. That was an amazing event. I really hope that at this point of the video that everything showed on screen like I wanted to, because that match was amazing to witness. That match was amazing to be a part of, and I can only imagine that match was amazing to play. So with that being said, any final thoughts from seeing our very first Fatal 4-Way, if indeed we did see it on camera just like we witnessed it? Mark?
I have all the faith in the world in your editing skills. I do believe that we'll have it all on screen, and it was a really great match with 4 great competitors, as I thought it would be going into it. Like, and Jeremy's a beast when it comes to like that. Alex once again, like for round two of the whiteboard questions, like he killed that. And Jen made put up a good showing for herself too, as did Lucas.
I'm just happy that it went down to the wire for all 4 competitors.
Yes.
Lucas didn't get eliminated until the second to last, or until pretty much actually the last question, and then Jen didn't get eliminated until the last question as well. And then unfortunately Alex was TKO'd in round 3. But sometimes that's just how the IMDb goes. You either know it or you don't with IMDb. 9 out of 10 times you don't get many guesses in the IMDb round. So unfortunately it didn't go Alex's way. And honestly, as good as Jeremy is in the IMDb round, even if Alex cleanly swept that, I still think that Jeremy would have had just too much momentum on his side. But unfortunately we don't know exactly how that would have went down. But congratulations to Jeremy Adams for getting his redemption started with a win in the Fatal 4-Way. He's getting a second chance in the tournament. Now he's going to get a second chance against Luca Fallon specifically. Congratulations to Alex for being, an advancement in rounds 1 and 2 going into the IMDb round in our first Fatal 4-Way. And congratulations to Jen and Lucas for being, two of the other competitors in the 4-Way and making it to the final question. That is impressive in all its own right. As we saw, these questions were tough, the competition was tough, and this match was just a lot of fun. So as always, I am Henry Confidential. That is Mark Borch. Like I said, if we're even on camera and the editing is good for this, I'm hoping that you really enjoyed that match. Let us know in the comments below what you thought of the format and the editing style of how we formatted the video and how we had it on camera, if it all went as planned. And let us know what you thought of the format of the Fatal 4-Way. Like the video and let us know everything that you need to in the comments below. Let us know what if we should have accepted that Lucas answer in the second to last question. And let us know if you thought Jeremy would have still had the win given Alex a clean sweep from him in round 3. So I'm Henry Confidential. That is Mark Bortz. This was the Fatal 4-Way, and stay tuned for rounds 3 of the single tournament because there will be trivia.